Katie here. Today's video is a little different than what I normally do. As you can tell, I have no makeup on. I'm going to be doing a Dollar Tree makeup haul and review. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Katie and I typically do videos decorating my home, taking you shopping with me, sharing some recipes. So doing a makeup video is different. However, I've tried many beauty brands and there are some that I absolutely love and some I absolutely hate. But I was curious to see how this brand held up and how it compares to the higher brands. So make sure you grab your cup of coffee or tea and let's see how the makeup does. So I'm at my local Dollar Tree and this is the new Ioni makeup tools accessory bar as well as a makeup bar. So mine is kind of picked over. I was hoping to see the lashes. I do not see any, but I picked up several items to try out and review. So let's see if these makeups really do stand the test. So something I did realize, I am new here this month in February of 2022, and will you notice they did have their price increase. So I am in Wisconsin, the southern part of Wisconsin, and it's bumped up to $1.25. So just keep that in mind. Still a very good price, but I'm very excited to try this out. And I love how the packaging is very Louis Vuitton vibes and very girly, very chic. So at my Dollar Tree, I had went there, this is early February of 2022. Their prices are not $1 anymore. They have increased to $1.25. I know there's been talks of it. They haven't raised their prices in 19 years and they bumped it up a quarter. So even at $1.25, a lot of things are still well priced, and you know, obviously you can find some other items at cheaper at Walmart or Target and things like that. But I was very curious to try on this makeup brand, Ioni makeup. I couldn't find much of it about it online. It seems like they obviously had a lot of lashes available, but the makeup side of it, there was an Ioni, or I'm not sure if I'm even saying it correctly, but there was a Ioni Cosmetics like website, and I went to go to it and there was an error. I tried numerous times and it wouldn't take me anywhere. So this is what I have found at 2 Dollar Trees near me, and I picked up everything that I could find that was appealing to me. However, they didn't have everything that you need for makeup. So I didn't see any foundations, I didn't see any makeup palettes, like eyeshadow palettes, I didn't see any blush, and I didn't see any setting spray. So some items I'm still going to be incorporating my own personal items, and I'm just going to see how their items work with my items and just give give you my honest opinion and review on it. So let's see what I got. So one of the first items I got is this makeup sponge. It is in a teardrop shape. It very much reminded me of the Beauty Blender shape, and just the size of it. It says it's latex free and it says ideal for liquid foundation. They have a precise tip to cover blemishes, a rounded base for blending large areas, and a flawless coverage. So it has a little bit more description on the back, but I love the packaging. The packaging was so cool. All of it is very colorful. These like symbols on here very much remind me of the icons that Louis Vuitton uses, and I was excited for finding a beauty sponge for $1.25. That's cheaper than Target's prices, cheaper than Walmart prices, and obviously cheaper than a beauty blender. So they had a couple different shapes of ones. They had one with a flat tip and they had a more of like a curved looking one, but this one appealed to me most. So I got this one first. They had an eyelash curler. This one looks very nice and well made. It says that this is just curls without pinching or pulling, and I currently own one from Sephora. Obviously the Sephora one costed more than the $1.25, so I was curious to see how this one does. I couldn't not get lashes since I absolutely love wearing lashes, and I thought since I'm doing the brand of makeup review, I might as well incorporate some of the lashes. So I picked up two types. This one right here is the 3D faux mink lashes. They're 100% handmade. It says they're natural light wispies, and it doesn't look like there's no glue with it. And then I had picked up some of the faux minks individual lash extensions. I prefer doing the full set. However, I think I'm going to try to do the individual lashes. They had at my Dollar Tree, they had a short one, and then they also had a medium length. So I had picked up the short, so I'm going to see how those holds up. I had also picked up a face hydrating primer. It is a little bottle. It doesn't look that big. It says lightweight and moisturizing flawless face all day, and we'll see how that does too. I had also picked up a eyeshadow flat blending brush. They did have several different brushes, but this was one that was like the most similar to something that I use, and I typically use the flat one like this for blending, so we'll see how this one holds up. And then I had picked up a face highlight, and it says that this is for brightening and shine, a soft texture, and long lasting. So it is a really pretty, like, kind of champagne-y color. It's looking white on the camera, but I'm not sure if this word for glow is the shade they're calling it, or if they're just kind of calling it glow powder. They called it a glow up, a soft and blendable face highlight suitable for all skin tones, natural and long lasting. So I planned on using this as an eyeshadow, so we'll see how that works, as well as a highlight, but I like wearing colors like this as eyeshadows. I had picked up a tinted lip balm, and they said this was in the color Warm Nude. This is a very big lip gloss tube. So it says it's moisturizing tinted lip balm. So I'm curious to see how that is. And I have two more items I picked up. One being the liquid felt tip eyeliner, and it looks like it's in the color black, and they just said all day long wear that is waterproof and smudge free. So I didn't know that it was waterproof. So it says extreme black and precise wing. So I'm curious to see how this is. And the last item I have picked up is the Dramatic Black Mascara, and it says instant volume and thickness. So I am very picky on my mascaras. I've tried high-end brands, low-end brands, in between, Too Faced, Lancome, who else did I try? Honest, I've tried Thrive, I've tried lots of brands, and I'm very particular as to, like, I want very thick, full, long lashes. I don't really like the thin or like spidery looking lash, so I'm very curious to see how this mascara is for $1.25. So I'm going to put all my makeup on, mix in the ones that I have, as well as the pieces, some of the use the makeup that I currently have. They had an eyebrow like set, but it was too dark for what I am. I more so used like a blonde shade, and they also had some like face rollers. I didn't need that either, so I'm going to incorporate the Ioni brand with my makeup brand, and at the end I'll give you a review and everything. So let's get glam.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. You know what happens to dreams you don't follow, they crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
All done and glammed up with the Ioni Cosmetics brand from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to go over all the products that I tried on. This is my first time using these products, and just give you my honest opinion and review on them. So the first item I had used was the Ioni Face Hydrating Primer, and I don't know if you saw in the beginning when I went to open up the cap and thought it would just, you know, come out. It's hard to get out. Like, I had to really go like squeeze, and okay, now it's finally a little bit coming out. A little weird, and I expected it to be a little more not watery, but a little easier to come out and work with you. The consistency, I don't know if you can see that, it almost reminds me of like a hair gel. It's really weird. When you put it on, no, I was gonna say, did it make my face feel greasy? Initially putting it on, it feels really silky. It's got a really goofy kind of consistency. It reminds me of, and I haven't used this brand in a very long time, but Smashbox used to have a a primer, and it very much kind of reminds me of that. So I'm curious to know how it's gonna hold up, because putting it on, it feels really like silky but almost kind of greasy. It's a, like I said, it's just a very bizarre consistency. My hands are so dry just because it's winter here in Wisconsin, and it almost kind of feels like it's like it's like a weird hand lotion. But I don't know, it didn't really have a smell. Well, I take it back, it's, I don't know, weird plastic. I'm sorry I keep saying the word weird, but I don't think I love this. I can't say it was easy to get out. There doesn't seem like, obviously, there's much of it. And I don't know, it's really kind of goofy as far as a product. So I don't know. I mean, my foundation went over it well, but I don't know, it almost felt greasy, and that's what I'm worried about, is because I am more on the oilier side. But I would say don't purchase this. And this was the face hydrating primer. So when I hear the word hydrating, I'm thinking like water and moisture, and this didn't give me that. So the next item would be the Face Beauty Blender. I love this. This was a very good dupe of the Beauty Blender brand. For $1.25, I think it is well worth it. When I got it wet, it smelled like a weird plastic again, but it swelled up like a beauty blender does. It's very bouncy. It blended out my foundation really nicely. I do like the pointed tip, so then you can get more in like the eye area corners and stuff. And the bottom, you know, you can still blend out anything too. I have a cream foundation, I'm sorry, cream blush, and it worked good for that. I did wash it afterwards just to see how it would hold up, and it held up good. So I would definitely buy the Beauty Blender again. Like I said, there was other versions of beauty blenders that they had, and I would highly recommend this. This is well worth the money. So that is the Beauty Blender. Next up was the face brush. The brush itself feels a little soft, however it does feel like plastic. I didn't notice a ton of fallout when I was putting it on. Like when I went into I had only used it for my brown color shadow that I had used in my crease, and that is from my Honest eyeshadow palette that I have. All of the other makeup that I use, I will link in the description box for you, since I'm able to link those. However, I'm not able to link any of the Ioni brands, since, like I said, they didn't have a site, and I don't believe on the Dollar Tree you can link them. If I can, I'll link the stuff, but like I said, I'll try my best to link things and put it in the description box for you. This was just like a basic brush. I think this would maybe be good as a backup to put in your purse. If you're, you know, out and about and you need a quick touch up, this would be great. However, I wouldn't use it as my everyday makeup brush. I don't know, I wasn't totally wowed by it, and I washed it, it washed well, and I don't know, it's an okay brush. I use the Eco Tools brand brushes, and I absolutely love these. I will have those linked in the description box too, but I don't know. Get it if you want a backup brush, but like I said, I wouldn't get it as like your everyday brush. So the next item I had used was the face highlighter. So it's, like I said, a really cute packaging. I wish it would close. I think there's a magnetic thing in here. However, it doesn't. Oh, see? Like, how am I supposed to store that? So that's a big flaw. Like, I can't keep it. Let's see. Maybe I just needed to give it a few. But it pops open way too easy. Yeah. That's what I would be worried about, because I'd hate for all of that to get inside my makeup bag. The highlighter itself is very pigmented. I will say that. I had used it as an eyeshadow here, so the lighter color. It did really well as an eyeshadow color, and then I also used it as a highlighter along my cheekbones, and it seems very bright when I initially put it on, but now it's looking a little like dulled out, and I don't know if it's because I took the beauty blender and kind of blended in a little bit after I put the blush on, and I used a big fan brush to put it on, so it's okay. I don't like that the package doesn't close, so that drives me nuts. If it had a little mirror, and maybe obviously if it would stay closed, I'd say it's worth it, but like even if you were to throw this in your purse, like that's gonna be a mess. So I don't like that. So if you have this and yours stays closed, let me know if there was like a tip to it. See, but then like right here, there's like almost like a curved bump to it, and then it's not gonna stay closed if it has, yeah, I don't know. To me, pass on the highlighter. It just doesn't do too much for me. It's a pretty color, but like I said, with it not being able to stay closed, it drives me nuts. The next item was the eyelash curler. It seems nice. I am worried that it might break quick. I don't know. Like I said, I have one from Sephora, and it curls nice. This one didn't really curl that much, and I don't know if that's the point it's supposed to do, curl your lash. I didn't see much of a curl. So and like I said, this stays open like this too. It doesn't like, you know, stay on the closed side, so it is kind of like goofy in that aspect. So I don't know, I'd say pass on the lash curler. I know I'm a little more disappointed with this haul than happy. So the next item was the liquid eyeliner. I was really excited to try this. I was hoping that it would be a really good replacement for some of the like eyeliners that I have. It is a brush like this, so I was thinking that it was gonna be different. This brush on here is like a felt tip, and putting it on my hand, it's not that dark. It almost like, I mean, yes, it's black, but it almost like skips in some spots. Like it's almost not black pigmented all the way. Like I would have to probably put another coat on it to be like a good, yeah, I needed like a second coat, like a good true black. So I don't like that. So it smelled weird as well. Ugh, like I don't know how to explain it. Like it almost smells like paint. Like that's just bizarre for an eyeliner. And I thought at first after I put this on that my eyes were almost gonna kind of start like watering. I don't know, but they're fine now, but I didn't like that either. So I'm gonna say pass on the eyeliner. I didn't like that brush. I didn't like how it went on, and I don't like that I would have to put like 2 coats on if I want it to be a nice good black. So not a fan of that either. Next was the Dramatic Black Mascara. Opening this up, this brush is a ginormous. It is huge. Like, do you see that? It was difficult to put on because of the size of this brush. And then when I was putting it on, it didn't really do anything. Like I was expecting like tons of mascara. It was like very light and subtle. I was like, do I even have mascara on? So for this being a big like black mascara, see, and it's weird because when I first did it, not that much came out. And now when I'm pulling it out, a whole bunch of like mascara is coming. And this smells weird too. It smells like weird plastic. So I didn't do my lower lash. Let's try to do that with these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more product on it now. And this brush is like way too big to try and do it on a lower lash. I mean, you can make it work. I don't know. I don't like how huge the brush is. It's almost too big, which is crazy because obviously you want big, full. Sorry, I got all this mascara all over the place. And I don't want to be on camera with mascara all over underneath my eyes. So I'd skip on the mascara. This brush is too ginormous. And like I said, when I first put it on, it didn't even really look like I had much mascara. And now when I pulled out the wand, I'm worried it would be too much product on it. So pass on mascara. Next was the lashes. I used the individual lashes. So there's 3, 6, 7, 8, 16 lashes. I used 12. So I put 6 on about each of them. And I will say, I think they're really pretty. I think it's like a really pretty natural kind of look. They don't look totally spidery. They don't look totally like way out there. I'm happy I picked out the small size because even the small is a very good length when I'm looking at it up close. I don't know if you can see it better. Don't mind that mascara underneath, but can you see? The downside to these is they were hard to get out. So either when I was getting them out, when I pulled, see right now, the sticky base to like what would kind of stick on your eye comes off, or when I was pulling them off, I was almost pulling off the lashes, and that's not good either. So even though I like them, if you're willing to destroy a little bit of them, I don't know, it's tough too. I think they're worth it if you want a quick lash to put on. However, I don't think, like, they need to change a little bit of how they have these on there so they're not so hard to get off, because then, you know, I could take them out more easily, not pull out the lashes, not have the things still stuck in there. I think they would be a better individual lash. I did have the Everlasting Lash Glue. I picked this up 3 months ago, I believe, and I had never used it, so I was excited to use it with the lashes. And when I opened it up, it was all dried out. I was really disappointed with that. And it's a really weird tip. Like, I thought it was like gonna be brush, but it's almost like a weird sponge tip, which I thought was really bizarre. And I'm like, for this, it almost reminds me of school glue that dried up. Like, I tried using this at first and I'm like, I almost kind of don't trust this. Ugh, and it's got a really bizarre smell to it too. Pass on the lash glue. Unless if it's probably, ooh. Yeah, it definitely is tacky, sticky. So the last item I had was the tinted lip balm. And I honestly think I hate this thing the most. It seemed like it would be a very good size. I was excited to try a new nude lip gloss. It is not nude. Like, I put it on, and when I put it on my hand, I'll show you. It's like a peach color. And then when I did blend it out, it was almost too sheer. It smells like a weird chocolate, like a imitation chocolate. And when I put it on, it's disgusting. The taste of it tastes like cheap plastic. Ugh, yeah, pass on the lip gloss. I only seen this one, and then they had like lip gloss tubes, but they were too dark of colors that I wouldn't wear. So I am frustrated with this. I was going into it very excited to, you know, add some new makeup to my makeup collection, and honestly, I don't think I really want to keep any of it. I'm hoping, obviously I didn't use the other full set of lashes, but it sucks because I'm assuming this brand did a revamp with itself, and you know, the packaging is really cute, I will say that, but the products itself aren't worth it. I wasn't happy with a lot of it. Like, you know, even for like if you wanted to put together a like travel makeup bag or makeup, you know, bag on the go, it's not worth even having as a secondary makeup backup, because I just don't think anything is worth it aside from the beauty blender. I will say it's a great beauty sponge, so this would be the only thing I would buy again from this brand. So if you've tried this brand, let me know in the comments. I'm very interested to see what other products of theirs that you've tried and how you like them. Even if you tried any of these products that I currently own, I'm interested to see what you thought of them. So definitely give this video a like, and please subscribe. Like I said, I have a New Year's goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there, so I'm so excited for my channel to keep growing, to keep providing fun content for all of you and letting you know how products are before you spend your money on it. So I will catch you again in another video, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.